On Raw, no disqualification matchup set, Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz. We'll show you why Miz's old bandage up. Last week on Raw, Miz versus Cody Rhodes. Cesaro was with us on commentary, King. Initially, we thought Cesaro would get involved, but then he would try to pick his moment.
Yeah, he picked his moment all right. You can see The Miz saw it coming out of the corner of his eye. Caught Antonio with that big boot, but Antonio had the last laugh. Shoved Miz face first into the steel ring post, and then watch this. Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. He's swinging the Miz like a baseball bat. How many times shoulders first into that retaining wall, and well, that's like you said, Michael, that's why Miz's shoulders damaged and taped up.
And here we go. Miz wastes a little time going right after Antonio Cesaro. Miz unloading on Cesaro. Last night at Elimination Chamber, Miz was disqualified after a low blow which looked to be accidental. Tonight, Miz wasting little time going after Cesaro.
Well, I think Miz realized what happened last night. The longer he hung around, the more time that Cesaro wound up punishing Miz's shoulder. More damage done.
And Cesaro, look out, right to the shoulder. Shoulder first to the barricade. Now, Cesaro did tell me today that he believed that Miz delivered that low blow last night on purpose. He said it was a sign of weakness by the Miz. Oh, man! And Cesaro saying that he would never stoop to that level because he's a man of discipline and a man of integrity.
Integrity? What's he doing? Picking the Miz up outside the ring and running injured shoulder first into that ring post.
Well, because it's no disqualification here tonight. No disqualification here tonight.
I realize that, but we're talking integrity.
And Cesaro all legal here, steel chair in hand. Miz is hurting. Miz is hurting bad. You can see him in the ring as Cesaro now takes out a kendo stick and another steel chair. And it could be punishment time for the Miz.
Well, I don't know if it... Oh, my gosh! I don't know if it was the Miz's idea.
The cover and a kick out.
There's no disqualification stipulation, but if it was the Miz's idea, it's going to come back to haunt him right now.
Got to be careful. That shoulder is hurting badly. He could have severe damage here if this assault continues.
Well, let's see here.
Miz at a desperation plunge. And now Miz unloading on Cesaro. And Cesaro, look at this. Shoulders down and a kick out. Now kendo stick floors the Miz. Cover again by the United States champion. Hook to the leg and a kick out. King, you mentioned last night on the pay-per-view that the problem for the Miz is the fact that the shoulder is the arm, his left arm that he uses all the time.
Absolutely. Miz left-handed, and that's arm he's got the most power in. Yeah, tell me once again about integrity. How much is it showing right now?
And Cesaro now bordering on the point of perhaps costing Miz's career, costing him his livelihood here, despite the fact that it is a no disqualification match. Cover, hook to the leg.
Cesaro gets Miz in a situation like that again. It's no shame. If I were Miz, might have to tap out just to live to fight another day.
And Miz very proud, though, and he's been embroiled in this bitter rivalry with Cesaro for weeks. Miz does not like a lot of the inflammatory remarks that Cesaro's had to say about Americans.
Well, who from this country would?
Look out. Look at Miz.
So again, Miz saves himself at the last second. He's going.
Yeah, but this Miz shoulder first into the steel.
Well, that steel chair put up there moments ago by Antonio Cesaro, just been sitting there waiting for a victim, and it was Miz.
What an uppercut. Barking at him in one of those 5 languages he speaks. That sounded German.
It did? I think he said that's what you get. It's payback.
Oh, really? Here's Miz trying to fight back into this thing. Cesaro knee first into the steel. Chair, I believe that is in front of his chest. Miz going for the figure 4. He may have been the figure 4 locked in. Cesaro taps out. Miz picks up the win.
For the Miz, but the chair came into play huge in this match. First, the Miz shoved into it, but I think this was a big factor. Right before you saw that, right before
and we now know the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena touched on it earlier. Jack Swagger will battle for the world title after winning the Elimination Chamber match last night. What do you think of the Real American?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Alberto Del Rio is definitely going to have his hands full. This is a whole new Jack Swagger, and especially then you add into the mix Zeb Coulter, this Yosemite Sam lookalike out there. You don't know what's going to come out of that guy.
Well, later on tonight, Swagger and Coulter play on their State of the Union address here live on Monday Night Raw. But
State of the Union.
What we understand is some of their propaganda is already leaking out on YouTube. We understand if you go to We the People Zeb, well, you get some stuff like you're about to see now. Propaganda?
America was built as the land of opportunity, a land where decent, law-abiding, respectful citizens could work hard, pay their taxes, and provide a better way of life for their families. But somewhere along the way, that land of opportunity has turned into a desert of despair. And why?
Tell them why.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because we have allowed a bunch of greedy, selfish, criminal delinquents to cross our borders and rob this great country of all its wealth. They drive across our borders with a carload full of kids, live 22 in an apartment with their hands out, looking for a handout, preying on the generosity and the hospitality of Americans. And quite frankly, what that has done has drained this country not only of its resources, but its productivity. I say no more.
No more.
And if you're looking for a handout, Jack Swagger, Zeb Coulter, we're charitable people. We'll give you a handout. That handout will be a one-way ticket back to wherever you came from. Because if our government won't do anything to help us, I know someone who will. Tell them who, Jack.
We, the people.
Exactly.
I don't even know what to say about that. I'm not going to touch that.
Well, what we can tell you is this. Jack Swagger will face Alberto Del Rio for the World Championship at WrestleMania. The question now is who will face The Rock for the WWE Championship. We are going to find out live next week in Dallas on Monday Night Raw. Breaking news from earlier tonight, the highest of stakes imaginable. John Cena versus CM Punk. The winner is going to headline WrestleMania versus the WWE Champion, The